GTI, we're here, we're lit. It's July 26th. We're doing some birthday celebrations today. Coach J and Coach J-Flo, it's both our birthdays today.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday to yourself.
Post honeymoon.
Yeah, celebrations. We're still in vacation mode from last week.
From Hawaii.
From Hawaii, exactly. But we're back. We're here in the Sportlife dugout. It's good to be back in the office.
Yeah.
We also got our friend Mr. Pinata here, which we'll have fun with a bit later. He's repping Sportlife as well.
He's stuffed and ready to go.
He's stuffed and ready to go. We're good to go. So we've had a pretty eventful week already. Getting into the action here.
Only Tuesday, but a lot of
only
stuff
Tuesday,
going on.
exactly. Well, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
we already had Money in the Bank actually this morning on Tuesday morning, and we had kind of a surprise here with Ben Rosenzweig actually winning Money in the Bank as a goaltender.
I don't know if I call it a surprise. I mean, on Monday he impressed me a lot, which is why I drafted him early for a goalie in the third round.
Yeah.
People are questioning my moves, but I mean, he stole me game one. He kept us in game two of the regular season, and
for sure.
you know, coming to the final round of Money in the Bank, Feldy turns to me, he goes, Ben Levy's winning for sure. He's definitely going to score 2 goals in his 5 attempts. And I said there's no way that was happening. Ben Levy was fortunate to get 1 goal on Mr. Rosenzweig, and reminds me of a little young Carey Price a little bit.
Absolutely. And it was speaking about Ben Levy, just to touch on it, seeing his face after getting robbed, he was in shock, and it was fun to see his reaction.
Doesn't like to lose that game.
No, he does not. Definitely not. We can agree on that. Moving on, we have some new players. We have the Filipponi brothers, Justin and Matthew, already having a huge impact on Sportlife and on their respective teams. Matthew has gone off in the first 2 games, so has Justin. What is it with these guys that makes them so special?
Well, first of all, you and I got pretty lucky. We didn't know them coming in a draft. Like I
Total
snuck one in the 4th round. You snuck Matthew in the 5th round. I mean, these kids show up today. They're almost my size. You know, dominant, big guys, big shots. Probably both would be first round picks.
I would say first
later
round
second round if they were still here. If they were here for the draft on Monday. But definitely big time impact players, and I can see maybe Matthew leading the league in scoring. It's possible.
Well, after 2 games, he is.
After 2 games, he is. I mean, we're early on, but you know, he controls the game from what I've seen so far.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, you had Clay Rabinovich actually kind of complaining after the game, after playing him. He's like, this kid, is he 18 years old? Like, it's not fair.
Clay Rabinovich loves to complain.
That's true.
Him and Ben Levy make a good.
They make a great tandem. That's why they get along so well.
Yeah.
Should we check their birth certificates, or can we assume that they're?
Yeah, isn't the age limit for All-Stars 15?
Yeah. Well, Matthew's apparently 13.
13.
He's 13 years old, and he's our height.
Okay, we should check. I would have gone for 17, 18 maybe. He looks older than Mr. Roden, who calls in.
Who calls in
every week.
I mean, judging by that one video that we saw.
Yeah, I mean, that kid's already anyway.
I mean, who knows? Maybe
Matthew, we won't check you this week, but maybe next week if the points keep coming. Yeah,
exactly. We actually have fan mail.
You've got mail.
Yeah, we have 2 of them. I don't know who it's from yet.
More fan mail. I love fan mail.
Let's check them out. Okay, so the first one is from, you guessed it,
Mr. Roden.
Mr. Roden.
Oh, Mr.
Let's see what he's up to this time. This guy's a scavenger. He says, "Hey guys, it's me again. I tried the guitar suggestion, but Gabby didn't bite. I'm running out of ideas. I cry myself to sleep and get my mommy to tuck me in every night. Really could use some help, guys. What can we do?"
First of all, I don't think you should laugh at him. A lot of people have these issues. You know, like I know Commissioner Horner has similar type of issues as Mr. Roden, so we should be a little sensitive to the topic. Wow, what should he do?
I didn't expect the whole mommy tucking him in part. That's what got me kind of going.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I think my mommy stopped doing that when I was 20, latest. I mean,
me was last year.
Last
I feel
year.
Like, you know.
But Mr. Roden, what should he do? Should maybe another song? What do you think he should do? I first of all, I think you're running out of options.
Well, considering the song didn't work, the song and dance, maybe if we just focus on the dance aspect, maybe that will work. Because I know he does have some moves. Why don't we just tell him to kind of, Ryan, I think you should film yourself dancing, dedicate it to Gabby Levy specifically, and you know, go with the chances there. What do you think?
I think you should go for it. If it doesn't work, then I think you should. You should give up. We'll leave it at that. Just give up.
But a bit later, we're going to talk about some Sportlife rumors about.
Yeah.
But we'll see about that. We have a second fan mail here. Let's see what it's from. This is from Joe Louis from Montreal, Quebec. He asks, "Hey there, guys. Do you think we made the right choice taking Ben Levy over Levitsky in the first round?"
Merci,
And
Joe.
it was written like that. Like it said French accent.
Oh, got it. Understood. Did he make the right choice? Well, considering Coach Feldy made the draft pick,
It probably
we would say probably wasn't the right choice. If you look at his history from Sportlife so far, he's made a slew of terrible decisions.
Questionable.
You know, not just in camp, wardrobe and everything, but we won't get into that.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Maybe I think he belongs maybe in the Rodin Commish Horner category at this point.
He's kind of sliding down.
He's
I
getting
feel
to
like, yeah.
In reality, two great players, Levitsky, Ben Levy.
Yeah, both dominant.
Time will tell. So far, early on in the regular season, I think I can give Ben Levy the edge. If you take into account Money in the Bank, he dominated Money in the Bank as well. But Feldy wanted that first overall pick. He wouldn't trade it because he really wanted to go with his guy, Ben.
He tried to trade it.
But then when he thought that I was going to maybe take Ben first overall, he stuck with it. So he really wanted Ben. He got his guy. I would normally say that's a great pick, but since it's Feldy's choice, it's got to be wrong.
That's
so Levitsky all the way.
Levitsky all the way. I mean, look,
Levitsky,
I think has better hands than Ben does.
Yeah, Ben's got heart.
Ben's got heart.
Ben's got heart because if he loses one game, you don't know the waterworks are coming, and he doesn't want that. We don't want that.
Of course. I think secretly he kind of enjoys those moments.
Yeah.
Like he enjoys the attention. No, not
the
losing.
attention.
He hears the attention he gets from
Definitely.
losing. But anyways, moving on. We have some fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one is Liam Schuler's celebrations are
lit.
Lit.
Definitely lit.
We're lit.
I mean, and you know, he's got to get creative. The guy, he dominates the rookies. He's scoring goal after goal. So they're definitely lit that he comes up with something, you know, different every time. You know, they're fancy. They get everyone's attention.
And this guy's voice resonates throughout the
but you know, he's a rock star. He deserves to be able to celebrate that. So good for Liam.
Good for Liam. We got you. Next one. I mean, again, Tanner's hands in hockey are
better than Clay.
Woo!
Better than Clay.
We're switching it up today.
We're switching it up. No, your hands are rocking football.
Definitely. They're rocking basketball.
They're rocking basketball. They might be rocking hockey, but they're better than Clay's for sure.
Yeah.
Clayton,
so what does that make Clay's? It literally makes
cement, stone, pure stone. Clayton.
Poor Clay.
Yeah.
Clayton. All right, then our last fill in the blanks. Crash's play has been
lit.
Lit. We're lit.
No, Crash's play has been impressive. Honestly, I've had him for the first time on my team this week at Sportlife. I never really got a good look at him before. I never had the opportunity to draft him. He was begging to be on my team. I took him, and it's paid off so far. He's probably the best two-way player on my team right now.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, we'd be giving up. If it wasn't for him and Ben, sorry, we'd be giving up 10 goals a game. And he contributes offensively, a great attitude all around, and we're happy to have you, Crash.
Good stuff, fair. And moving on to our odds segment. Odds that Ben Levy loses his cool with our main man, Daniel Goldenberg.
I'm gonna give it 90%. You know, at the beginning of the week, they seem to be cool together, happy to be together, but you know what happens when those two start losing, and that's what happened. They're 0-2 to start.
Yeah.
They lost this afternoon, and I can see some issues going on. So maybe Feldy's gonna have some problems there between the two. Maybe one will have to get dealt at the deadline. I think a lot of rumors might come out regarding those two with possible trades. But you know, I'm happy to see they're getting along right now. But look, they're both big personas, both very competitive, good players. So sometimes the chemistry isn't always there.
Is it kind of a Donovan McNabb, Terrell Owens kind of situation?
Yeah, two great players. They both mean well, but sometimes things are gonna clash. Like me and you.
We don't clash that much.
No, but since we got married.
It's true.
Yeah,
we do have our...
We got a few fights, but he said...
But we're here. We're late.
So
it's okay.
At the end of the day,
Week 4.
He tells me he's sorry.
Week 5.
He tells me he's sorry at the end of the day, and it's all good.
Okay. Odds that the Filipponi brothers have more points combined than the Rabinovich brothers combined.
You know, I'm gonna go with my Rabinovich boys. So
okay.
I'm gonna give them a little chance. I'm gonna give them 25% that they combine for more points. The main reason being is that I'm gonna give Max Stern a big part of it because I saw his tag team, his duo with Clay. They just played my team. They combined for goal after goal after goal, and I think with Max feeding Clay constantly, he's gonna rack up the points, and I think that's gonna push them over the top over the Filipponi brothers.
That's a fair point. No, that's a totally fair point. I think the advantage that the Rabinovich brothers have is that I think Tanner and Clay are both vital to their team.
Yeah.
And, like Clay's kind of like the leading scorer on his team. Tanner and Matthew make up the leading scorers on my team.
Yeah.
So I think Justin's a bit at a disadvantage. So I think although Matthew might be the leading point getter, I think combined, I think the Rabinovich brothers have
Clay, we're not complimenting you. It's really because Max is there to support you.
Absolutely. It's all Max wide left Stern who's hooking you up there. Finally, we have two more. Odds that Coach Feldy wins the Sportlife Cup this summer. And I know the odds aren't that great.
No, 0%.
Yeah, I don't see this guy winning.
It's funny because he brags about his hockey ability.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I saw him stick handle angle with Brevin. He couldn't get by him if his life depended on it. He's showing this little flick move that never works.
Yeah. You know the flip he did.
Yeah.
Like, this is on target, yet it missed it by a mile.
Completely.
This is not on target.
You know, I wouldn't tell people that hockey is your best sport because you're clearly brutal. That's pretty much it. So there's no way you can coach your team to victory this week, at least.
It's some tough love for Coach Feldy. It's very tough love.
Yeah.
And finally, our last odds that there's a romance brewing in the Sportlife office.
I'll give it 90%. I mean, you walk in there to the office, it feels there's some chemistry. It's hot and steamy in there.
It's almost awkward. You feel like
a little awkward.
You feel like you're walking in on not on something, but just like in terms of. You think that there's just like you're disrupting them. You're disrupting
they're staring at each other in the eyes. They're working. It's like more than me and you on our honeymoon. I mean, they're looking 100%. At each other all day. They have that chemistry. The man, Elena.
It's true. Like not much is ever said between them, but you can tell by the way they look at each other.
The way they stare at each other.
Yeah. Right. Well, that wraps up our odds segment. Now we got something else to take care of, which is our pinata. Thank you, Mr. Producer.
For our birthday celebration.
For our birthday celebration, we're actually going to whip the pinata. So let's do this thing over here. All right.
Yeah, you get one.
You want to start it? You want me to smack it first?
Yeah, you smack it first.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
Give it a big
3,
smack.
2. Oh baby!
Yeah, come on, you gotta go harder.
I just want to test out. Ooh! He's breaking in half already. This guy has no more back. I'm gonna smack his head. Ready?
Give me one. I got it. I'm gonna finish it off like I always do.
One more on the eye. Just break his face.
In the eye.
All right. I think that'll cover us. What do we have in here? What do we got? Oh my God! We got Welch's.
Woo! Welch's for everyone.
Welch's.
I think that wraps it up for today.
That wraps it up for today.
Oh yeah.
We're lit. How are you, Canada Day?
and we're still lit.
And we're still lit. Goodbye.